Okay, well, should be working. I think it's working. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, this whole live streaming thing, it's still a beta for YouTube. Plus, I'm new with it. So, that doesn't help at all. Um, but what is good news is you guys should now be able to watch this in a higher resolution, because in the time that the stream went down and now, I have figured out how to do all of that. So yeah, beta is as beta does. It crashes, it has issues. I still haven't figured out exactly how to make the game take up the whole screen for you guys, because it does take up the whole screen for me. And I know that's frustrating. Like I keep saying, I'm new to this. So yeah, let's try to get an actual game started this time. I'm just gonna assume that you guys can hear me, because it was working for me. Yes. So yeah, nobody told me when to say stop for a ship. So I think I'm just gonna pick one. And what's this one? Oh right, this is the weird one. I'm just gonna pick one that I like. So yeah, so this one is the B type of the Kestrel, which is the first ship that you start with in the game. And you unlock this one by just getting some achievements. I can rename it. But I am going to choose not to. Same goes for the crew. I'm not going to rename them at all. Oh right, we get crew of all different races. Or not races, species. Yes, let's see, we got 2 of you watching. Yeah. Last time you guys didn't seem very willing with choosing which ship I would play with, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose the difficulty. I think just for fun, I'm just going to play on some easy. Just let this kind of just happen. So let's see, the data that you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: boarding. If you're having trouble with boarders, fight them within the medbay. If all else fails, vent the rest of the oxygen out of the ship. Yeah, that's always fun to do. So let's get all my lasers going. So yeah, so this is what the game actually looks like. You got your ship here. You've got all your crew here. Normally you can see the rest of the inside of the ship, but we're in a nebula, and that messes with your sensors or whatever. Stream is doing weird things. Oh, I think it's going. Let's see, let me just open up the ship panel. See if it comes onto the stream. Come on, stream. Okay, so it should be back. It's back for now. We'll just go with that. This is all very frustrating to figure out. So yeah, this is the ship panel of the screen. What you get to see here is you get to see all the different systems on your ship. And so, you got shields, you got engines, medbay, oxygen, weapons control, and then you can buy more. And you have piloting, doors, and sensors, and then this is all your power, which you have to kind of delegate out to all the different systems to get the ones that you need to run. And then this is the crew that I have. I can rename them if I want, or I can fire them. And then you can hire more. And then equipment, these are your weapons. If you have drones, then you can see your drones here, and then you can carry some cargo, and you can get augmentations for your ship. Anyway, what you see here is you see the crew. These are your crew. You can see all their stats and whatever. These are all of this up here. This big mess. That's that's the stats of the ship. You got health, you got fuel, missiles, and drones. Drones we don't need to care about because we don't have drones anyway. And then your shields. So, let's just get started. So the whole point of the game is you have to get to the exit beacon over here before the rebel fleet catches up with you. What's always funny about playing as this ship is technically you're playing as a rebel ship, so it's funny. So looks like we have to go through this nebula. Oh, that's frustrating. Nebula's your weapon system takes damage, some of your weapons stop working. If they shoot the engine like they just did, then you lose the ability to dodge, and your FTL drive doesn't charge up either. Plus, this guy took a direct hit, so we had to heal. Send them back to there. So you can do kind of anything that you want with your ship. You can open and close doors. You can open doors to the outside if you want. It's actually really useful when it comes to putting out fires. But of course it kills your crew. So let's just go ahead. There's a distress signal that way. Oh, half the time these are traps, but let's do it. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Okay. Lead them to their destination. Sure. Take this bit of scrap as a down payment. We'll use your jump signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. Add a new quest marker to your map, and you gain 13 scrap. Okay. So sometimes you get quests, and they look like this, and they're typically pretty easy to do. Half the time, though, this quest is a trap, so we'll see what happens. Ship refueling station is stationed at this beacon. We can purchase fuel here. 6 fuel for 12 scrap is actually a pretty good deal. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to buy a power bar, stick it in there so that our evade goes up a little bit. And so this red over here, this is the rebel fleet, which is pursuing us. So we just kind of got to keep moving away from there. If they catch us, we don't die, but... Ooh. Pirate ship was lying in wait inside this asteroid field and immediately moved in to attack. turn and fight. So something they have that's annoying. They have a crew teleporter. So they might send someone over here that we have to worry about. Oh, yep, there it is. So we want to send our Mantis guy in there because they're the best at fighting. Send them to go get healed. There we go, we took them out. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Missile, a drone, and 18 scrap. Okay, I just want to heal up my dudes. So you're healed. Send you into there. Let's get you. Ooh, I think I hear fire. Yeah, I hear fire. Okay, you get over there too. Just gonna open up the doors. That'll hopefully deal with the fire. Ooh, that guy's really hurt. Oh god. The whole ship is on fire. No, don't go into the fire, you idiot. So fire can be a really dangerous thing in this game. Just open all the interior doors. Get the oxygen flowing. Okay. Yeah, fire can be dangerous. It can get to the point where your ship can just burn to death. And that's not a fun thing to have happen. Okay, turn to stations. Okay. Oh man, another distress signal. Well, let's go to the quest first. If it's a trap, it's a trap. Oh, it's not a trap. You arrive and the ship you were escorting jumps in behind you. Thanks for the help. We work at a nearby fusion power plant. We could try to improve your reactor's output as a form of compensation. Upgraded the reactor by 1. That's cool. It means it gets us an extra power bar that we can mess around with. I think if we jump to the distress signal to there and to there, we should probably be good. Small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you that they're out of FTL fuel and can't jump. Give them the fuel, apologize, wish them luck, and continue on. Ooh, these ones are even higher chance of being a trap if I remember. Let's give them the fuel. Give them the fuel. Oh man. Thank the gods, we can finally get out of here. We're jumping straight home, so take this extra weapon. We won't need it, hopefully. Heavy Laser Mark 1. Alright, that is... Oh, that is a good quest reward. That is my favorite weapon in the game. Because this bad boy uses just as much power as one of these, and it does twice the damage. Just charges up a little bit slower. So let's go to here. Hope we run into a shop soon. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Explore the asteroid field. Too dangerous, we'll just wait for the FTL to charge. I say we just explore it. Okay. Pirate ship hiding behind one of the larger asteroids attacks you. Ooh, he's got a missile. Wait, no, the heavy laser charges up faster, right. I want to shoot those three and hit them hard with the heavy laser. Oh god, another fire. Oh boy. Okay, all three of you go in there. Ship explodes, leave behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material, 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 16 scrap. Okay. This fire should hopefully be dealt with. No, do not burn my life support system. Oh boy, that was close. Yeah, you can see down here, these are like not only the energy bars of the systems, but also like the health bars. So yeah, that was close. A lot closer than I wanted. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You arrive in the system to see a pirate ship pursuing a civilian ship. You detect messages from the civilian ship on a distress frequency. Aid the civilian ship or stay out of it. Well, we've kind of had a pattern of helping people, so let's keep going. Power up weapons and engage the pirate ship. Oh good, they don't have a teleporter. That's nice. So yeah, so there's this pretty cool feature in the game where if you press spacebar, it's called combat pause, and so you can still change things with your ship, and then once you press spacebar again, yeah, it just brings it all back to normal. Just have everything fire at the cockpit. Because screw that guy in particular. Pirate ship breaks apart, you hasten to contact the civilian ship. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 24 scrap. Contact civilian. Wisely made a fast retreat while you distracted the hostile ship, of course. Of course. So we were nice and we got nothing for it. While he's fixing the doors... Yeah, okay, cool. Let's upgrade the shields, so now we can take a couple more hits. Would be nice to find a store soon. Okay. Turn to your station, and we will jump to the next sector. So yeah, so this is what the sector map looks like. And so, this is where we are now. We're in a civilian sector. And the color of the dots show what the sector is going to be like. So green, it's civilian, you know, there's going to be some fighting, but not a lot. Red is hostile, so there's going to be a lot more fighting. And purple is a nebula. And a nebula is like how we started out. You know, you're not going to be able to use your sensors, and they can be really dangerous. The mantis are not fun. Not fun at all, so we're going to go to the pirate one. Yeah, the mantis, they like to board your ship and kind of slap everybody to death. This somewhat isolated region was thrown into chaos at the start of the rebellion. In peacetime, it was always beset by pirates, but now it houses a center of operations for countless pirate fleets. So yeah, it's going to be a little dangerous moving through here. We kind of want to get to the exit as quick as we can. You find a mercenary for hire at this beacon. Their unique skills can sometimes prove to be useful. Have them delay the rebels, have them scout the sector, fight them. We have no needs of their services. Well, it looks like they're not very strong, so we can fight them. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honorable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. Okay. They offer to give you some of their goods if you don't destroy their ship. Accept their offer. We will not accept surrender. That's typically what I would go with. It's like, no. You die today. Ship explodes, leaving a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Yeah, this is better, because now we get fuel. Ooh, 2 stores. Let's go to this one first. A few ships are visible on the vid screen, and you almost activate weapons targeting. However, sensors indicate they are simply honest merchants. The pirates must be making you jumpy. You message them asking about their wares. So what do they sell here? Well, first off, we're going to sell the basic laser, sell the Pegasus, get some extra money. Cloaking, the backup battery, and the clone bay. Those are all interesting. Fire suppression might be useful. Automated reloader, cooldown between weapon shots is improved by 10%. That's nice. Crew take half damage from low oxygen. What else have they got? Oh, they have another heavy laser. Yep, gonna buy that. I can't help myself. Heavy lasers are the best. Go ahead and sell the basic laser. So now we got 2 of these. I don't think we need to buy anything else from here. Yeah, the only other weapon that I would take over a heavy laser Mark 1, surprisingly not a heavy laser Mark 2. That one is a lot of power. Let's check out this other store, see what they have. Detect a hub of activity nearby. A large corporation has set up a trade depot and has a number of well-armed ships patrolling. This appears to be a relatively safe place to get repairs. Continue. Oh, so these guys are actually selling some drones. But you need to get this first. Ooh, the pike beam. I don't have the money for it. Pike beam's also a really good one. Let's just buy out all their fuel. Keep moving. Barely have time to register jump completion before your ship warns you of an incoming ship with weapons hot. Alright. Oh boy, another missile. Woo! Shoot those at the shield. There we go. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 1 missile, 1 drone, 30 scrap. That's good. We only took a little bit of damage. I think we can do a little bit more exploring. Why not? Oh boy. Oh boy. Ship detects a faint distress signal on a nearby moon. As you approach the rock, warning lights flash as hostiles beam aboard the ship from some hidden location. Oh, good lord. Everybody into the medbay. This is gonna be bad. You go fix our life support. Go fix doors. Go back and fix the oxygen. Oh, I hate these events. There's always so many of them, is the issue. Only good thing is people's stats get upgraded a lot from this. We got shields back, we got piloting back, we got engines back. I just get those three to fix the guns. Actually, you can get down here and help fix the guns too. There we go. Made it out of that one alive. Barely. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh boy. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You happen upon the remains of a space station. It has been mostly picked clean, but there appears to be a few materials that will aid you in your mission. Missile, drone, a bunch of scrap. That's useful, in case we find another shop, because we already need to fix ourselves. Zoltan homeworld or Zoltan controlled? Zoltan are another race. If you guys have been looking at my ship, the little green guy down in the weapons is a Zoltan. Let's go to their homeworlds. They tend to be nice people. Yeah, these guys do something really cool. They have less health than other species. Like, see here, humans, they have 100. The mantis have 100. So these guys have less health, but their whole thing is that they're like energy beings. So any room that they're in, if it has a system, it provides 1 bar of power to that system. And that's this yellow bar here. So if he's here in engines, then C is here. Now we move him to shields. It's around there. So yeah, so they're cool. And when they die, they explode. That's always funny. Oh yes, a store. Zoltan are fascinated by other species and have set up something of an alien knick-knack shop here. Why not take a look? Why not? More drones. Jose. Might just have to buy Jose. Yeah. Those guys are pretty fun. So yeah, Jose is going to be our new pilot, just because he's better at it. So Olafson, let's put you actually in the sensor room, because having a person in the sensor room is always does something pretty cool, which you guys will see once we get to fighting our next ship. Here we go. Pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan fighter. The Mantis, they're here, please. You're interrupted by fire off the port bow. So yeah, so I put that one guy in our sensor system, and so now we can actually see the inside of their ship. So he's beaming over to there. So we'll send our Mantis to fight him. Alright, and we got weapons. Actually, for the moment, we'll send him in there to fight, because Mantis buddy's getting low. Ship explodes. 3 fuel, a drone, and some scrap. Come on. Squash the bug. There we go. Let's get these guys healed up. We can get going. I do kind of feel like upgrading something. What do I want to upgrade? I'll upgrade the engines, because we have a leftover power bar. So upgrading the engines just increases the chance that your ship will dodge an attack, which is a very useful thing to have. Sultan Station near this beacon are happy to receive you. As they give you the formal tour of their ship, you spy some local star charts and mentally log the details. Okay. So that's useful, because now we can see what is where. So anywhere with this yellow triangle, there's probably a ship. In these areas, there's environmental dangers, so we really don't want to go there. That's stuff like asteroid fields and ion storms and pulsars. So we'll avoid those. Ship with pirate markings demand that you surrender. These are sad times when even Zoltan space is beset by pirates. You doubt these fools will be missed. Oh, intruders. Oh, no, they have mind control. So it's not an intruder, it's our own guy that they took control of. And they have this annoying shield, which takes all damage until... It absorbs every point of damage until this bar goes away. So more than anything, we want to take out this mind control system. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. No, we don't accept surrender. Ship explodes. Yeah, we got better stuff out of that anyway. Just get that guy over to heal. And he's healed. Barely took any damage. You want to go to the nebula? Maybe if we go up like that and then down. Come to a Zoltan trade and supply hub. Everything the weary traveler needs, provided they have the right documentation. So yeah, so sometimes you get these special blue options, which happen if you have certain things, like in this case, a certain type of crew, or a certain system, or a certain weapon, and they're typically the best thing to go with. So it'll cost us 10 scrap, but it should guarantee us entry. A scan ID that declares your crew member an official citizen, collect their fee, and let you pass. So that costs us 10 scrap. You head into a ship supply store. It is a well-equipped self-service affair. An order is dialed into a terminal, scrap is deposited, and the item is dispatched from a nearby chute. Oh, so it's just a store. Okay, so let's fix our ship. Yeah, that's the Heavy Laser Mark II. It fires 2 shots but requires 3 power. It's not like we have the money for it anyway. Just buy some fuel. It's always really important to have fuel in this game. Because if you run out, you can't go anywhere and the rebel fleet catches up to you, and it's not good. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships at the small station is offering a deal. Trade 3 missiles for 2 drones. I mean, we don't need either, but I'm more likely to use missiles eventually than drones, so may as well stockpile as many as we can, because those things are... missiles are not cheap. Hello, we used our last FTL fuel to jump to this station. They indicate a burnt out husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war must have spread to this and stranded ever since. Give them the fuel, or apologize, wish them luck and continue. Well, we have a... Thank you. Perhaps as payment, our engineer can try to optimize your ship's reactor output. Oh, cool. Got that again. Upgraded reactor by 1. Awesome. Let's keep going. Pulsar. Pulsar's flooding the area with dangerous electromagnetic forces. Let's not go there. Just leave. Typically find leaving works the best. What at first seems to be a simple nebula is actually filled with a good amount of debris from a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens and tumbles into the depths of the nebula to be lost to sight. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Investigate the battlefield or ignore the wreckage and continue on. Let's investigate. You scan the battlefield and find little remains. Disappointed, you prepare to jump. Dang it. Sometimes you find cool stuff. Let's go to the next sector. NG. NG controlled sector. The NG are cool. They're another really peaceful race. Species. Why do I keep saying race? You've arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Yeah, so they're like kind of cyborg-y people. They fix stuff really fast, so it's really fun to have them around. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they're researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. Sure. Your crew calmly lines up for the Zoltans to take their readings. After a short time, the process is done. They contact you. Thank you for your participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough, as well as some scrap. 26 scrap. Okay. Money's always nice. Cakes, you know, they're nice, but not useful. You see a small rebel carrier in the distance. You lay low and try to blend in with the other traffic. However, it's surprising to see a rebel military ship alone deep in NG space. Well, isn't that kind of what we are? It's weird to see someone doing exactly what we're doing out here. The message arrived. Your scrap, ours. Our weapons for you. You're about to raise the shields when you realize it's just an NG trader looking for a trade. Oh, poor NG. Oh, man. Oh, man. Another heavy laser. Sell the basic laser. Good God. 3 heavy lasers. Okay, well that's all that we had money for. Oh, 3 more fuel. Now we're completely out of money. But hey, we got big guns. You arrive just in time to see an unusually well-armed Engi ship destroying a small pirate craft. A teleporter signal is detected. Intruder on deck. Continue. A young mantis in a charred uniform is teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the Engi and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The Engi have already traced the teleporter signal and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. Side with the fugitive and fight the Engi ship. Agree to offer up the mantis in exchange for a bounty. Sometimes you can get them as a crew member, and that's pretty useful. Bars. Okay. Bars, are you good at anything? No. Go beyond doors. Okay. So I don't think this ship can actually really do much damage to us. It's got some drones going around, but they're not going to be a huge issue. Just fire everything at that one room. Ship explodes. One missile, one drone, 36 scrap. Okay. Let's go to a distress signal. Let's see. You arrive to find a ship floating through some debris. Hello, our impulse drives are shot and we can't jump. Could you give us some fuel? Sure, give them the fuel. Thanks, have this extra scrap as payment. 54 scrap. That's not bad. Let's go to a store. Maybe they'll have another heavy laser. Engine upgrade necessary for travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. Mr. Bugger. Defense scrambler. Scrap recovery arm. Anything to sell. Scrap recovery arm. Allows the ship to collect 10% more scrap from any source. Yes, please. Let's buy some more fuel. So yeah, so that's part of the augmentations. See, so now we have that here. So we just get extra money. Let's go here before we go to the distress signal. In advance, the Rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small Rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Attack the automated ship to get to the storage cache. Okay. Alright, so this ship can't really do much damage to us. Oh, hang on, let's get those going there. Alright, now it can't dodge, and now it can't shoot. Salvage what you can from the broken ship, 41 scrap. The station was apparently designed to outfit rebel ships with drones. You find a functioning schematic. Defense drone Mark 1. Well, that's not useful. Ooh, there's a store up here. Maybe they have another heavy laser. Look, I'm just trying to get as many as I can. Oh, they don't. Just sell that. It's not useful. Drone control. No. Cruise teleporter, no. God, no. Hacking. Hacking is fun. It's not exactly the most useful thing. Just get more fuel. Okay, so maybe we can't go help those people, but whatever. You look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade and can improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies. 2 missiles and 2 drones for some more power. Sure. I'm not using those. Make the exchange and their team comes on board to try to improve your reactor. Upgraded the reactor by 1. Awesome. Can we upgrade shields? Oh, we can. There goes all our money, but we have level 3 shields. If you arrived at the long-range beacon and the FTL drive is discharged, you can jump to the next sector. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials. Oh, so yeah, so we got one of these blue things again. Mine the asteroids. 58 scrap. Awesome. Slug-controlled nebula or NG homeworlds. I really don't like nebulas. So let's just go here. You've arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times to these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Oh, awesome. Store right off the bat. NG ship hails. Engine upgrade. Yeah, that's the same thing. Oh, halberd beam. That's always an interesting weapon. Honestly, fire suppression might just be worth it. So we have been lighting on fire a lot. Let's go to the distress signal, help these people. Oh god. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Send the crew to help. Giant alien spiders are no joke, or leave them alone. Yeah. Let's send the crew. Crew slowly creeps up on a cluster of the creatures from behind. Without warning, the giant arachnids turn and charge. However, your team stays in control, and before long you've beaten them back. Oh, good. Sometimes you lose crew members, and that's not good. Contact station owners. They're thrilled with your success and offer you a reward. 5 fuel. Ooh.